What's up, my Central Unit? Is the Central Man here, so back again with another classic WWE pay-per-view review. I know you're thinking, I should review WWE Capital Punishment 2011. Unfortunately, you have to wait a little bit longer. I decided to do another one, one pay-per-view before I get to Capital Punishment, So, in this installment, part of the WWE Classic pay-per-view review series, I'm gonna review WWE Judgment Day 2006. This is the first SmackDown branded pay-per-view after WrestleMania 22. This show was at the US Airways Center. Right now it's called the Talking Stick Resort Arena, or TSR Arena, in Phoenix, Arizona. The date for the show was the 21st of May 2006. The attendance for the show was 14,000. And the pay-per-view buy rate for this show was 252,000. And this pay-per-view has a good theme song. It's got fire. This fire burns. That's temporarily used by Randy Orton. He kind of ditched the was it burning my light. He had this fire burns. That was sung by Killswitch Engage. Unfortunately, he kind of ditched Randy. Unfortunately, it didn't work for Randy Orton because he didn't fit his character. He went back to burning my light, and then later on become the official theme music of CM Punk when he debuted later that year in 2006 until 2011, the summer of 2011. With with CM Punk's new music with the Cult of Personality. It was good. It's good to see, and when I watched this pay-per-view, it's got I like that song. This fire burns. Anyway, the commentators for the show are Michael Cole and Taz. I'll do a quick result in the dark match. We had Matt Hardy defeated Simon Dean in the dark match before the start of the pay-per-view. The first match to kick off the main pay-per-view, Judgment Day 06. We got the WWE Tag Team Championship match. We got MNN, that is Joey Mercury and Johnny Nitro, with Melina as their valet, defending the tag team belts against Brian Kendrick and Paul London. This, for me, I say this was match of the night for me. Really good back and forth between two tag teams. Like Melina kind of interfered at some part of the match. Basically, I think she kicked I think it's London or Kendrick in the gut while the referee did not saw. When London or Kendrick did the roll up, Melina get into the ring and shouted at the referee's face. And this was the time Melina was doing the screaming gimmick. I think some if you watch any type of Eminem match, or you can hear Melina screaming. It got really annoying sometimes, but it really got her over. Anyway, so in the end, you had basically like Nitro kind of grabbed. I think it was London, or I think it was no, it grabbed I think it was Mercury or London on the ropes, and then Mercury, like London got out of the way. Mercury accidents deck Nitro, and Nitro kind of fall onto Melina outside. London roll up Mercury to win this match and became the new WWE Tag Team Champions. They hold the belt for 331 days. They hold it for nearly 1 year before dropping the belts to Deuce and Domino. Unfortunately, their reign lasted about a decade. Not until the New Day broke it in 2016, 10 years later at Roadblock in December that year. And then afterwards you had before that, the announcers, or really not announcers, but the commentators, I think it was Michael Cole, brought up that during the build up to this match, you had Nitro, really Eminem lost matches before the tag team match on this show on SmackDown, so they basically booked like losers, the built to this pay-per-view match. Afterwards you had the argument between Nitro, Mercury, Melina. Basically, Melina blamed Mercury for that pin, for the losing the tag team belts, and then you had Melina smacked Mercury in the face, and Mercury kind of grabbing Melina to the wrist, trying to hurt her, but instead Nitro, I think in real life, Nitro, Johnny Nitro was basically the girlfriend of Melina in real life attack Joey Mercury. Both Nitro and Mercury had a brawl. You know, it broke up. This is the last time we see Melina and Nitro on this show. Anyway, so the second match, we got Chris Benoit taking on Finlay. They had a rematch on SmackDown weeks before this pay-per-view. This was a quarterfinals of the King of the Ring. The King of the Ring tournament. The finals was later on the show. I'll get to that later. That match. In the first match, Finlay kind of hit Benoit with the chair. While the referee did not saw. This was after, Benoit was trying to hit Finlay with the shillelagh. Well, the referee stopped Benoit using it. This was the SmackDown match before the pay-per-view match. Anyway, let's talk about Benoit and Finlay, the rematch at Judgement Day. I mean, this was really good. Both wrestlers got really chemistry. You really got their. I think they got backgrounds are different because they're both technical style wrestlers. Finlay, his style is British wrestling, grappling, strong style, he hits him pretty really hard. Finlay did some free suplex. I think Finlay got out of the way of the diving headbutt. I think Finlay hit the Three Amigos onto Finlay. The reason why he did the Three Amigos is just basically a tribute to Eddie Guerrero. Finlay had some offense, but anyway, Benoit applied the cripple crossface onto Finlay to submit, and Benoit got the win. It was a good match. It was not lack of a build, but it's just what it is. One of the best matches on the show. Okay, and then we got Melina versus Jillian Hall. Jillian Hall, sorry. So you had this the build up to this. You had basically Melina was gloating at Jillian because Jillian Hall got fired from the cabinet. That is JBL's group. They had a backstage cat fight on an episode of SmackDown before this pay-per-view. This was weeks before this pay-per-view aired. And this match was just a bathroom break match. It was 4 minutes. Jillian Hall was shit. She has been one of the worst performers. She was shit. For Melina, I don't know, this is Melina's first ever wrestling match. I'm not 100% sure. I think, throughout the beginning of her run with WWE, she was a manager with MNN. I don't think she later on became a ring performer. She got really good in the ring years to come, the next few years, but she wasn't that good as Eva in this match. But yeah, it was just what it is. She kept control in the early stages, bit of a cat fight. In the end, Hall pinned Melina with the sunset flip. That was really not that good. Melina's hand was on the ropes. The referee didn't saw it. Jillian Hall won this match. And then afterwards, Melina and Nitro got pissed off, confronting SmackDown GM at the time, Theodore Long. They got pissed off because they lost the tag team belts to Kendrick and London, sorry. Then earlier, and now you got Hall defeated Melina while her hands was on the ropes while the referee didn't saw it, and Melina got pissed off, smacked Teddy Long. Yep. Both Nitro and Melina got fired from the company, and this was officially the end of M&M. And also, I've done some research. Is that Joey Mercury got suspended after this pay-per-view. Mercury got suspended. He got suspended. Violated the wellness policy. That and then also Melina and Nitro went to Raw. Melina was basically, collabing with Mick Foley in Mick Foley's feud with Ric Flair. And then, they kind of reunite with Nitro at the same time. Nitro will become the IC champion, was in the mid-card belt picture. They kind of reunited with MNN after Mercury's suspended was done, in late 2006 and early 2007, kind of feud with the Hardy Boys, at December to Dismember. Armageddon with Jeff Hardy kind of accidentally smacked the ladder onto Mercury's face, led to that really horrifying facial injury, and then a blow off at the Rumble, and so Mercury got released with the company in early 2007. Anyway, let's move on to the next match. The next match, we got the Cruiserweight title match between Gregory Helms and Super Crazy. Gregory Helms is the formerly known as Hurricane. You know, ditch the Hurricane gimmick. You want to be like serious. Super Crazy is representing the Mexicals, you know, with Psychosis and Juventud Guerrera. Basically, they're just Mexican goners. Yeah, a little bit a goofy, racial, stereotypical gimmick. It's just whatever. It got a little bit over. Anyway, so really, it wasn't like a super great cruiserweight title match. You know, the days in WCW, all those matches in the cruiserweight title matches in WWE. You know, in 02, 03, 04, 05. No, it was a decent, good cruiserweight title match. You know, the back and forth. The fans were chanting ECW, and they got behind Super Crazy a bit. High flying, including like Suicide Senton by Super Crazy. Nick Patrick stumped Super Crazy for doing it. He's about to count Helms, but he kind of leaped over Nick Patrick to do the Suicide Senton. That was cool by Super Crazy. Helms basically countered the powerbomb by Super Crazy, and kind of retained the title by using his legs. He kind of pinned Super Crazy with his ropes, was behind the ropes, with the referee did not saw. It was sneaky. It was a good win for Helms. Anyway, next match we got Mark Henry versus Kurt Angle. This was built around after when Mark Henry this was months before this pay-per-view when Mark Henry on SmackDown well stronger slam Angle into a table. He was like, he injured his ribs, and also like and months before that he basically kind of slammed Angles in tables, trying to injure Kurt Angle, because he said, I think he injured Batista. He said, where's Batista? Where's Batista's at? Gone. He did a crappy promo before this match started. He kind of like he didn't really take out take out the monitors out of the announce table. It played a massive benefit in this match, at the end of this match. Anyway, so the match between Angle versus Henry, not a good match. Bit boring. It was okay for what it is. Basically had Henry kind of tackled Angle into the ring pose. Angle got counted out. Unfortunately, the beatdown was way better than the actual match itself. Why did I say the end of this match? The match ended in a count out. Disappointed, but he had Angle basically attack Henry, locked in with the ankle lock. Oh, by the way, he had Angle kicked out the world's strongest slam. Henry kicked out the Angle slam. And Angle, in one moment of the match, Henry was about to do a splash onto the, he climbed on the Spanish announce table, going into the another announce table with Cole and Taz, but Angle got out of the way. Anyway, Angle hit the Angle slam onto Henry onto the table. Unfortunately, the table did not broke. It wasn't really a botch. It was just didn't broke. And Angle hit him with another chair. Henry kind of fall onto the announce table, and finally the table broke. And it's just what it is, whatever. Anyway, moving on to the next match, the final three matches of Judgement Day 06. We got the finals of the King of the Ring tournament. King of the Ring was brought back for the first time since 2002. We had Booker T taking on Bobby Lashley with Sharmell as their valet. Really good match. It was a decent good match. So parts of the match had Booker kind of work on the shoulder of Bobby Lashley. Belly to belly suplex. I think Lashley kicked out I think it was the bookend and the axle kick. In the end, he had Finlay came. He kind of hit the shillelagh onto Lashley while the referee didn't saw. I think the referee got distracted by Sharmell. Booker pinned Lashley to win this match and become the 2006 King of the Ring champion. And then afterwards, they came to the stage, grabbing, Booker's wearing the crown, the cape, and the scepter, and then Lashley, speared Booker onto the throne, and that's it. So, and this was the start of the King Booker gimmick. He'll be using it for the rest of his first run with the company between 06 and 07 till returned to the company in 2011 as plain old Booker T, and this was good. Developing Booker T. Ditched he used the royal theme music in his King Booker gimmick. Speaking in a posh British accent that was bad, and I think that King Booker gimmick was entertaining. Anyway, and then we got the Great Khali versus the Undertaker. I'll get it short. This is Great Khali's first pay-per-view match. He debuted in April of '06 with Daivari. Daivari was the formerly known. He used to be Muhammad Hassan's underling, his lackey, and then Muhammad Hassan left the company in 2005 after the situation with the terrorist angle, and got killed off at Great American Bash '05. He was basically collabing with Kurt Angle. And now with Great Khali, I think he's speaking in English now. When he was associating with Muhammad Hassan, he was speaking in Arabic. Anyway, this match sucked. Great Khali's matches are terrible. Khali, yeah, he was there for his size, I understand that, but he cannot go in the ring. Like, he does the big boot, the brain chop, the clothesline. That's it. And also, the two arm choke slam. That's the Great Khali match. He didn't do the two arm choke slam in this match. In the end, he kind of hit Undertaker with a big boot to score his first pay-per-view match on the pay-per-view. And they kind of continued this rivalry the next couple of months. Actually, in the Punjabi prison match, unfortunately, Khali did not compete in that match. The substitute for Khali in that match was the Big Show. That was at Great American Bash '06. Anyway, and then we got the main event. We got Rey Mysterio taking on JBL for the World Heavyweight Championship. Rey Mysterio won the title at WrestleMania 22. JBL beat Benoit for the United States title. I think it was on a SmackDown. No, he won it at WrestleMania 22 because he did the JBL was doing the whole new American icon, wearing the whole American flag coat. Before this match, JBL was kind of like getting into the face of Angie, and before that, Mysterio's run was terrible. The weeks before this pay-per-view, Mysterio was losing matches to Mark Henry, Kane, Great Khali. He was booked like a loser. And then throughout this match, they were cutting the camera onto Rey Mysterio's wife, Angie, and then like some parts of the match, you had JBL kind of like getting into the face of Angie, to heel his JBL. And he was mocking the fans, doing the Three Amigos onto Mysterio. The fans booed. Mysterio hit the West Coast Pop, trying to hit the West Coast Pop on JBL. JBL kind of pushed the referee Nick Patrick. But yeah, Patrick hit really eat the West Coast Pop. And you got like JBL hit the powerbomb onto Mysterio. The other referee, that is Charles Robinson, did the 3 count. Mysterio kicked out, and JBL got pissed off, hit that referee. In the end, Rey Mysterio hit the 619 onto JBL, hit the Frog Splash, won this match, and really retained the World Championship. Yeah, and during this match, Mysterio was bleeding under his mask. I think he got cut. He got hit in the face or somewhat. You could tell his face was blood. I don't know. He must be hit by a ring post or something. Anyway, so yeah, this is I think it's the first and only time that Rey Mysterio retained the world title on pay-per-view. A few weeks later at One Night Stand in '06, he defended the world title against Sabu in a tables match that was in a known contest, and then at the next SmackDown pay-per-view, Great American Bash of 2006, he had the match with King Booker. Chavo Guerrero cost Rey Mysterio the world title. That set up the reign of King Booker's world title reign in the rest of '06 until dropping it to Batista at Survivor Series later that year. So, anyway, my final rating for Judgment Day 2006, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I think it was a fun show. I think for me, match of the night has to be the tag team title match between Eminem and first is Kendrick and London. And then I think and then also you got the second best match of the night for me. I'm gonna go with Benoit and Finlay. The main event was fun between Mysterio and JBL, and also a decent match between Booker T and Lashley, and also the cruiserweight title match between Helms and Super Crazy was good. Besides that, there was a lot of shit. Not shit, but you had Melina and Jillian Hall, which is a bathroom break match, and Mark Henry Angle was air for what it is, and the Great Khali Taker was just what it is, a typical Great Khali match. So, okay, that's my review on Judgment Day 2006. Hope you like it. Leave your thoughts and comments section below. Smash the like button and subscribe to the Central Man Network on YouTube. Before I get to the capital punishment, I'm trying to say capital punishment 2011 review. Before I get to that, I'll do one more pay-per-view before I get to the capital punishment pay-per-view. I'm gonna do No Mercy 2005. So this is the Central Man officially signing out.